The Dover coaster is a real thing in the sense that you're always in the laps of Mother Nature. As we were last year, we saw how quickly the weather can change. Even in our day-to-day training, the weather can change. It's, I think, from a sport perspective, it's very different to athletics or triathlon, where you go when you go, and that's the time. But with the English Channel, as it was somewhat with the potential of New York Manhattan Swim, there was a risk there also with weather. But here it's a bigger body of water, in the sense that there are two land masses, a vast large of water that's going to be changing. So I think as an athlete, you only control what you can control, and that's yourself. You can't control Mother Nature. You can't control, obviously, what time you're actually going to head off. So for me, it's just about controlling what I can, and that's what I eat, how I train, how I recover, what I think about, what I can do whilst we're waiting, and you prepare yourself. So for example, today when we're going to head out, and then to get that last minute sort of change in Mother Nature, it's you put it to a side. You say, okay, well, I was at a point where I was ready to go, and now you just rehearse that and go again. So for me as an athlete, I've had many chances, and I think where I have the advantage on that is that, being a blind athlete, there have been many occasions where I've had a guide runner who's sort of said, look, I'm really sick, I can't come and run with you, so I've had to change tact. Or I've had a tandem cyclist who's been riding with me, oh listen, it's too wet today, we can't go out. So that's where I've had to change tact and think about something else I could do in that particular situation. I think obviously for myself, demonstrating that I'm not necessarily concerned by the changes, and I'm not going to become stressed out about, okay, well, it's not on today, it's potentially today or tomorrow, or now with being brought forward, now it's a whole new chapter. So I think for me, it's demonstrating that as the athlete who is swimming the entire distance whilst they are the team, that for me, I control what I can control, and that's, again, how I sleep, what I eat, how I recover. And all I can do is focus on what I now do in the hours leading up to the actual swim.